Remember I dropped this on the floor 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So those of you guys who think I'm joking here, you can see the corner of the glass. Now I dropped this on our tile floor, and that's all it did to this. You should see the floor. But I just worry that I would. It's already been stressed. I don't want to split it.
Yeah. Oh, Fieldrick, have a good night. Thank you very much, Ingo, for joining us tonight.
Yep.
Thank you very much also for sending us those links that you sent us. We did look into them. We do have a couple of so we have some of the information we've been looking into. So thank you very much for that. And anyone else who's sending us stuff, like Kevin Schmacher, obviously David Geipa, obviously Jim Powers, and all you guys, even Alan and Greg and everybody else, thank you very much. Continue to send that stuff. It just makes us better and more cognizant and aware of those things that you have questions about and that we may have already addressed. So there you go. Okay. Mono is selling red, black, and white. Period. It's suspicious, is what Alan is saying. Well, just be careful. The red actually does work. The red that we got works.
Yeah, we can't speak for what they're selling.
So,
we haven't bought it and tried it.
Yeah.
We talked about that today. We actually want to put HYREL certified on stuff where we've tried it and we know what we're advising against or against advising you to do one way or the other.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get some approved vendors with some approved suppliers, kind of like a source control drawing.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. The Midnight Manufacturing Company says PLA will absorb moisture faster. Yep, and be very careful about that. Different manufacturers make slightly different diameter plastics, but label them all the same. Yes, and you can be off plus or minus 5%, as Greg so simply calculated earlier this week on the 1.75. If you're off by just a little bit here and there, the amount of flow rate that you have going through there could be plus or minus 5%, which is actually quite a bit.
That's why that fudge factor is so handy.
Yeah. Power, she said, got it loud and clear. Okay, thank you. The machine is so quiet, I think I can set it at my office and not disturb my neighbors.
As long as you're not worried about gassing them to death.
Yeah. And Alan says, so quiet, my daughter is going to miss the dubstep stepper music. Let's see. Alan says, yeah, the 1.75 label is 1.87 in a roll, and one roll you got. Oof. Which pretty well.
We can handle that. I got 2 millimeter feedstock tooth in it.
Okay.
So in case anybody is interested, we put 2 millimeter holes all the way through, or right at 2 millimeters for the 1.75. So there's a little bit of fudge room in there. If you get swollen material, it should still feed through quite nicely.
Yes. Eagle 1J says non-lab glass makes spectacular poofs when cooled suddenly.
Yeah.
I wonder if they account for shrinkage too. That same shrinkage on ABS would change the filament diameter. Interesting. Let's see. Let me go back up to Yeoman. Also, Dan, when uploading pictures, you can upload to Flickr or something just so they are a better resolution. You're right. I apologize. I'll be doing that from now on and posting whatever's on Kickstarter also up on the Flickr account so you guys can see those. So I did not realize that they didn't come through all the way on Kickstarter. So thank you. Sorry about that, but thank you.
The
Midnight Manufacturing Company says, you talk about adding a command to make a non-stop starting print. I sometimes add a tab of extra waste plastic to the corners on the top of prints to prevent the corners from curling. Interesting. Alan says, thanks for that tip, Midnight Manufacturing. So, that's been what a couple other people have said, meaning when you make a raft, they're talking about putting down the stamps. I know you guys said that, but also they had that on Hack-A-Days too.
Yeah, it's
to keep it. Guys,
when we're dealing with a slicing, I can do things like that. Right now, it's very tedious to hand code putting modules in. But this secret sauce and the heated build platform, that's your secret sauce.
all this is, guys, is roughly about 125 milliliters of acetone and about 90 centimeters of 1.75 millimeter ABS. If you're going to use this as well, you can also do 30 centimeters of 3 millimeter ABS with the same 125 millimeters of milliliters of acetone. So there you go. That's the ABS juice formula. Sorry.
You know, I don't know what to do. It says it's about 40 minutes from finishing the print. I don't want to drag you guys into it, but if you guys want to, we can leave it on a little while longer. It's up to you guys.
Sure.
It's not. I mean, you saw the other part, so it's not big. It's going to go to a point here, probably in 20 more minutes, where it does the little zigzag pattern, and I'm going to stay up and wait for that. But I think we're ready to sign off, unless there's somebody else that has some more questions for us.
Powers USA asks, have you tried wetting your glass with ABS glue and acetone mixture? That's exactly what this is, and we've been using Q-tips, and it's been working out gloriously on glass, no less.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, this popped off so nice. When it gets done printing, now we let it cool.
Yes, we did.
We didn't try to take it off hot, so I can't speak for what it's like hot. But truthfully, the hotbed cools off pretty fast. I mean, we're talking like 5 minutes and it's cold. So, at least in our environment.
Very good question, Powers USA. D.V. Nicholson, what is that blue stuff for? Cleaning up a print? No, it's literally you just
sticking the print.
Take a Q-tip, put it in here, and then just swab over your build platform area. Basically, you're making it dirty for it to stick. But it's basically ABS. This is all just small particles of ABS. The stuff that you would use to make this is the acetone mixture with ABS. Basically, small flecks of ABS are in the bottom, as you guys can see there.
Think of it as primer. It's a primer to help the adhesion to the glass. Without this stuff, my plastic was just falling right off. It wasn't even starting to stick. Now, we tried everything. We tried painter's tape, not plumber's tape. I tried some double-sided Kapton tape. I tried regular Kapton tape. I tried printing directly on aluminum. Tried printing directly on the circuit board. Tried printing on acrylic. Varying degrees of success throughout. None of them gave anything like the repeatability and the quality of finish of the print that we're using now, except for elevated temperature, glass,
the juice,
le juice. And the juice is made from acetone, and some dissolved ABS.
We like the juice. Yes.
And now it'll be interesting to see how that works for PLA. What's the magic formula for PLA? So if any of you guys got secrets you want to share, share them with us. If you don't want the rest of the world to know, don't share them with us, because we have every intention of being forthright with this. This is too good of information to... oh, very nice. Someone's giving us a YouTube video.
This stuff does work for ABS. It does not work for PLA.
We don't know. Does it say that?
That's what coming from a few people, including Josef Prusa, who basically, if you guys try hairspray, he says that's not a good version. He uses a mixture of using this and some glue sticks that he's able to get over in Poland, I think, or wherever he is these days over in Europe.
We tried the glue stick route. We heard from the CNC guys also the glue stick. Unfortunately, our glue stick looks to be made in Mexico, imported from China, and it's a double knockoff, and then for some reason the chemistry is not the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
there's a video about applying the juice.
Thank you very much, Powers USA. So,
why don't you? Wow, what a nice printer that guy's got.
Oh yeah, that's his own version of the row stock.
Looks cool.
Oh yeah.
What's in the center there?
So. Interesting. He's
30% ABS, black ABS, and
Oh yes.
He squeegees it right off.
Black ABS typically is actually good for ABS for glue, which is actually kind of weird and shocking at the same time.
Oh man, he uses a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I just put down like half a thousandth of an inch coating on it. He didn't even show up on the tram readout.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Alan says save the blue tape works with. Oh, it does work with PLA. Okay, pulling off can get hard once cold. Yes. Wow. We're looking at a little bit of the Powers USA video right now, which if you're looking for it, type in easy to apply glass juice for 3D printing. So it's done by a guy by the name of Werner Berry. He's got plenty of videos out there for his Berry Bot, so which is a version of the Row stock. There you go. Okay.
Wow, he did a good job on it.
Yes, he did.
Gotta tell you, that guy's got talent.
Yes, he does. X-Ray Charlie, have you tried fired but unglazed ceramic? Very good question, Ken.
For what? To print on?
No, I think he wanted to know if the porcelain that we've printed and the clay that we've printed.
Did we fire it yet?
Have we fired it yet? And the answer is no. The woman who actually has been working with us with the metal clays, she was very kind to work with us, but she's actually out in California right now shooting her videos for her own Kickstarter, which we backed like 1 hour before it was up, which I was very thankful that I was able to get in touch with her. She's got a couple of kilns, and she's going to work with us on that. Also, if Bill Struve is watching, thank you very much, Bill, for sending us some of your material. We can ship it back to him, but if the material is going to be here, we'd rather the material to be fired here, and then get a quick result from there.
That is what Bill sent us. Those ones right there.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
So, D.B. Nicholson, you have 2 kilns?
Where's he at?
Awesome. I think he's correct me if I'm wrong, D.B. Nicholson, but I believe you're in the Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Virginia area, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, he does glass and ceramics. Oh, wow.
I think you're on my first tour.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Bingo. Every now and then.
That noodle is amazing.
Yeah. Every now and then I can be Karnak with the
Sweet.
with the envelope. If anybody remembers that from Johnny Carson days.
If you're the blue dot, I think you are on my first tour.
Mm-hmm. There's it shaking again.
No, that's not a problem. You want everybody to see it?
Yeah, let's show it to them.
I don't know if he'll show up. I mean, because it only happens a little spot.
Oh,
This is really anomalous behavior.
better catch it quick.
There. What it's doing is it's filling in some corners, and then somewhere in the middle of one of these lines, even though it's just as thick as a line, they have this zigzag pattern. It's just wicked. We haven't seen it yet.
I heard it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. It's the entire machine that shakes, and this is a problem that is within the slicer that affects all 3D printers that are out there.
Yeah, let's see. This is
It really is it really is a pain in the back.
proboscis. This is the word you're looking for.
Proboscis, thank you.
Sometimes our vocabularies are limited here.
Oh, he also has D-Mix also has a stash of silver, copper, and bronze metal clays.
Does this mean you want an Emo 25 from us?
I think so.
He may not.
Awesome. Eagle One Day says, I think I was second tour. Yeah. Oh, D-Mix says definitely. Awesome.
Man, I'll tell you, when we tune this start-stop so that
Oh,
the
I know.
hairs go
Yeah.
away, this is going to come out looking so nice.
Mhm.
I mean, you can see down on this edge, it's just as sweet a finish as you could ask for.
It's going to do the corners really quick, drawing the corners, and then it's going to do like the little funky chicken thing, a little bit here, a little bit there. It may not do it for all.
Yeah, it doesn't do it on every layer, that's the thing.
Yeah. Keep popping now and then.
I don't see what you're talking about. I mean,
No, I mean you can. Yeah.
I know.
You can hear it. You can hear the fellow pop every now and then.
You're hearing something different than me. My
It is.
partner is hearing stuff. Okay, so we just thought we'd share that with you. And, oh, Carl's gone. I think he went to bed.
There goes. There goes.
What? Oh. They can't even see it. It's going so fast.
I know. But you saw it.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
It goes. You know.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So, just have to take our word for it.
So.
Man, the invisible
really,
man.
really tiny, micro tiny moves. So, which
There
is
you go.
the biggest problem. So here we go. Okay. So,
That's awesome. I think I'm going to make a
excellent.
sewing machine out of that.
Eagle One J says, I thought I remembered something about second tour because of space limits and time to make the super system. So yes.
Well, the super systems fit inside the same footprint as any of the other systems, so I have room for 6 systems.
Mhm.
Let me check. I know one guy for sure I'm going to get to.
Yes.
I'm getting lots of guys, but one guy in particular, I promised I will see him,
Mhm.
and I'm going to definitely see him.
Mhm. So
And I've made it so that you can get in with your limited range of motion.
yes.
And you know who you are.
You know, he only has.
We're going to make. We can't make everybody happy in the same day. That's obvious. It's a physical reality. I can only be in three places at the same time. So I haven't learned to do it in 4. But
Mhm. There you go.
yeah.
So, alrighty. Let me see if there's any other questions that I missed this week. I don't think there were.
Powers USA. I will
Oh.
get. I have a hub in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
And so there are 3 people on the way up to Philadelphia, and then there are 3 more people within 2 hours of Philly. And that's what I was going to try and hit on this first trip. The second trip we make, of course, will be going to the Mini Maker Fair, and we'll take any and everything that we need to finish off all the northeastern systems. So even if I have to rent a trailer and pull it up, that's just the plan for that. Or we'll start shipping. If they're engines, we'll be shipping them as soon as the first shipment's successful on the package. But the systems, I just feel like it's so much smarter and easier to bring them up and drop them off.
Yes.
Yes, it is Phil, the tiny moves.
Yeah.
But the
From
problem is that it shouldn't be doing that tiny move because it's got a line that's on both ends, and the diameter or the space between them is just one line. I don't understand why you would do that. What I would rather see them do is slow it down, increase the fill rate, because we're talking maybe 10 thousandths of an inch or a quarter of a millimeter. You could just pump a little extra fill material through there. So I think there's some real things done. And even if that's not the case, then a sinusoidal motion will still give you a nice fill with constant velocity change. And that's something that it won't cause any troubles for the printer. Rather than just boom, 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 boom. I mean, we can handle it, obviously. We just did it. So if you're going to leave that in, then that needs to be at a lower velocity in those kind of moves.
Mhm.
So we'll put filters in. We can determine that.
So if anybody wants to know, the very first trip is going to be in. We're shooting for the end of August, and the next one's going to be before the World Maker Fair in New York City, which is
September 21, 22. So we'll actually leave here September 19 or 18
Yeah.
with the second batch.
Yes.
So just so
Which
whoever's
is
out
me.
there.
Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, so we have enough time to set up on Friday. So
I don't want to commit to more than what I've committed because I'm not sure there'll be more than 6 systems ready to go 2 weeks out. We got the chassis, and we still have to send out this brochure to figure out whether they're system 23s or
the
30s.
surveys, yeah.
Yeah, and we were trying to work on that this evening before we got started, but I fell asleep for a little while.
Yeah. And
That sounds like a cop-out. Guys, I'm sorry.
I was in the
We're working
background
long hours. He went in the
working
other
like that.
room, and I kind of passed out for 20 minutes because I had this giant sandwich at lunch. And, anyway, yeah, we're pushing this thing to the limit. So when we have to take a nap, we have to take a nap. That's just the way it is. This is way past my bedtime.
Damn sleep. Why do we have to have sleep?
Now, just so you guys know, like it's now 10:20 here. That means it's 10:20 on Monday morning in Shenzhen. And I'm just about ready to go write an email to Ty to ask him to lock up 50 more of these touch panels because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want one.
Yep.
And then I've got someone in Germany. We got to get up early and go and take care of a small technical problem for just 5 minutes, but we still have to take care of that. So, it is what it is. And love that movement. That is awesome.
Eagle 1J says parking is at City Field for Maker Faire. Oof.
You know what? I'm thinking we're taking a stunt double driver with us. I think Billy will meet us up there.
Oh.
Or he'll...
I like that.
and then he can drop us.
If we need to, we can...
We can hire a limo.
I was going to say we could hire or we could go out there and get a Ryder truck. Rent a Ryder truck if we needed more space. So, but I'm just throwing it out there. So...
when I looked, we don't have that much stuff. Between the 2 trips, we're fine.
Okay.
It covers everybody up there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's like 2 + 2 = 4. This is something we can solve here. It's not rocket science. At least not modern.
It's a packaging problem. It's a logistics problem.
It's logistics. We have so many hours in the day. That's it.
So,
Anyway.
But as a Yankees fan, it hurts. I understand that. Hey, you guys are the ones who blew up Yankee Stadium, so hey, yeah.
Cool.
We felt the same way when they took out Fulton County and put it in Turner Field, except for the Olympics. Yeah. There you go.
All right, let's wrap this thing up.
Alrighty.
I got fish to fry.
All right, we only got 20 more minutes on the print.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
Yeah, I know you guys have a new one.
Anyway.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Next broadcast is going to be on. We're looking at the 18th, but remember that's going to be the very first day of training. So,
I think I'd like to introduce them to the group and everything if they're still here and kicking.
Okay, I'm for that too.
The training won't start till noon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, So next live broadcast is going to be this coming Sunday, the 18th, and yes, I will be putting that out there very, very soon. Probably tomorrow or the next day. Survey says yes, I'll be putting out the survey. It's been condensed, small format.
Simpler.
And if you have any questions, I'll have the information available for you guys as well. So,
there are some accessory packs. Those accessory packs will be separately requested.
Separate survey.
So that you can get them. We just want to know that we can finish off the configuration of the machines for you, and that's what the survey is. We don't need no sticking surveys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yes, everybody wants it to stick.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and take care of it. Your computer's going to sleep, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Computer's
Yeah.
asleep.
That was another thing, guys.
Prince when it's asleep. Did you know that?
It does?
It does for about the first half hour, and then it goes into deep sleep.
Oh.
When it goes to deep sleep, that's when it stops printing.
Okay, I get it. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us tonight. If you have any questions whatsoever in the meantime, please reach out to us at HYREL3D@gmail.com. The number is that number.
That light's terrible.
That email, again, is HYREL, HYREL 3D@gmail.com. You can Skype us at hy.rel. I'm sorry if you guys have been trying to Skype us and we haven't been available. We've been running all over the place trying to, do sourcing and do all that other kind of stuff too. So If you want to contact us, if you're in the U.S. and you want to give us a call, our phone number is area code 404-914-1748. The number again is area code 404-914-1748. And yes, we do have a Google Voice number, which is area code 678-744-3348. The number again is area code 678-744-3348, which I believe will allow some international calls to come to us for free, and we can go from there. So, other than that, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you later.
Thanks
All
a
right.
lot, guys.
Thanks for coming by.
Talk to you
All
next
right.
week. Bye.
Bye.